All right, let's jump right in. We're going to be exploring a really small book that holds a massive, life-changing idea. It's James Allen's timeless classic, As a Man Thinketh. And the whole thing is built on one single powerful principle. Our thoughts are literally the architects of our lives. Now, this quote, it's not just some pretty poetry. It's basically the fundamental law we're about to unpack. It's asking us to see our minds not as something that just reacts to the world, but as the actual soil from which our reality grows. So let's take a little journey through this mental garden of ours. The very first step is getting our heads around this foundational idea. We are the gardeners. What's so amazing here is just how simple it is. I mean, this isn't some complex psychological theory. It's a direct statement of responsibility. It means the weeds, negativity, doubt, fear, they only grow if we let them. But if we intentionally plant seeds of courage, compassion, and clarity, well, our mental garden is going to flourish. The choice of what to plant is always, always ours. Okay, so if our mind is the garden, how do these little mental seeds actually sprout into the real tangible stuff of our lives? Let's take a look at how that journey happens, from the inside world to the outside. I absolutely love this metaphor. Your character isn't some fixed thing. It's a work in progress. Every single thought you have, every decision to be patient instead of angry, or to be kind instead of critical, that's a tiny tap of the chisel. And over time, all those tiny taps carve out the person you become. You are literally the sculptor of your own soul. And here it is, the chain reaction that really shapes our lives. It always starts with a single thought. That one thought sparks an action, and if you repeat that action enough, guess what? It becomes a habit. And those habits, they forge your character. And in the end, your character creates your destiny. It all goes back to the silent, unseen power of one little thought. Now, this leads to a pretty radical idea. The world outside of you isn't just random. Allen argues it's a direct mirror of the world inside you. So if you're feeling stuck or frustrated or just unlucky, the first place to look isn't at your job or the economy, it's at the quality of your own thoughts. Think about it like this. Two sailors can face the exact same storm. One of them becomes a victim. He blames the wind, blames the sea, he's completely powerless. But the other one, the steady sailor, he accepts the storm but focuses only on what he can control. His response, his thoughts, his actions. See, he doesn't control the wind, but he controls the sails. And that, right there, makes all the difference. Okay, so we get it. Our thoughts are powerful. But how do we direct that power? I mean, how do we stop them from just being scattered and chaotic? Well, the answer is purpose. A ship without a rudder is just a piece of driftwood, right? It's totally at the mercy of the currents. And the same is true for us. Without a clear central purpose, our thoughts just drift all over the place. We get distracted and weak, and we end up complaining about the very winds that we could have been using to move forward. But the moment you get a purpose, everything changes. Your thoughts suddenly have a target. All your energy gets focused, like a laser beam. Every decision you make strengthens your character. And suddenly, obstacles, they just become stepping stones. A fixed purpose channels all that mental power in one direction. And this is the key, right here. Thought alone is just potential. And purpose alone, that's just a wish. But when you unite them, when your focused thinking is driven by a deep sense of purpose, that is when you become a truly powerful, creative force in your own life. So what's the ultimate result of mastering our thoughts? It's not just about achievement or success. It's something much, much deeper. It's a state of calm, unshakable strength. Most of us live like a stormy sea, just tossed around by every piece of bad news, every criticism, every little inconvenience. But just imagine being like this mountain lake. The world can be totally chaotic around you, but your inner world, it stays still, clear, and peaceful. That is serenity. And we have to be really clear about this. Serenity is not weakness. It's not being passive. It's the exact opposite. It is immense strength, just perfectly under control. It's the quiet confidence of that sailor who knows they can handle any storm. It is the ultimate sign of self-mastery. And this has a very real impact on our well-being. Thoughts of fear, anger, and worry, they're like little poisons that degrade our health. But thoughts of gratitude, of kindness, of peace, they're like medicine. A calm mind leads to a healthy body. It's really a simple equation. Serene thoughts cultivate vitality. And so, here we are, full circle, right back where we started. It's time to bring this powerful idea home and realize what it means for every single one of us, right here and right now. This is the ultimate takeaway. Life isn't something that just happens to you. You are the active, creative force at the very center of your life. Every single day, you are tending your garden, you are sculpting your character, and you are building your future with the tools of your own thoughts. This is the book's central, unshakable truth. Notice it's not as a man wishes or as a man hopes, but as he thinks, deeply, consistently, in his heart. That is what defines him. And this brings it all back to you. This isn't just some old philosophy. It's a practical daily choice. Right now, in this very moment, you have the power to choose your thoughts. So, what's it going to be? Thorns or roses? The choice, as always, is yours.